Ik zet je burgemeester boer op tabé. Baby souris, baby, tonton Pierre, dat c'est tué. À tes frères, tes doutes, ça va jamais changer. Schizo para paquet medicatie niet meer. Viva vatos locos, su muchacha escape. Tempura, yakitori, al de rest het niet meer. Pist op het systeem van dit het rechtse systeem. Jullie gaat al dat er is gestaat. Terug het game. Keer op een rond van straat. Dat ik zomaar door kan staan, ik doe mijn pijn. Altijd samen met een grote gang. Wie van binnen binnen als een hongerig paard. Ik heb veel zin op, alsof hij bakt hier de taart. Niemand die nog weet waar die Jimmy voor staat. Heeft het schild aan de system en na zijn voren geplaatst. Jimmy liegt, Jimmy bedriegt, Jimmy weet niet wat hij ziet. Jimmy geeft er geen fuck, maar dat is helemaal niks nieuw. Jimmy stand to the bone, hangt met Suri en de kroon. Kata, 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 en dan standaard tot de dood.
So the first band on Saturday, Freddie Mercury. So from what I understand, they're a Belgian band, and they're a little bit like System of a Down, but with more comedy, writing songs about bread. Their most famous song, I think, is about bread and not having enough bread, and he wants more bread. That's what I was told. They were really, really fun, really, really good band. Musically, they were great, and for every song, Paul was giving me context about what each song was about, and it was all completely bonkers, and I loved it. So 7 out of 10, really, really fun band. A big one for me was POD. They were so good. I've been waiting so long to see them live. Never had the opportunity. So took full advantage of this one here. I was so excited when I saw them added to the lineup. There wasn't really much of an intro to record. So I just snapped a couple of pictures, and this was my favourite one. Overall, really, really fun performance. Really good live. 7 out of 10.
Ci
I thought I had seen Sepultura for the last ever time when I saw them on their final UK tour. So when I saw them on the bill, I was so hyped, and they lived up to it. Sepultura, so good live. Always bring the passion, always bring the metal. It's going to be a sad day when they do eventually retire. This was another fantastic performance, really high energy, fantastic stuff, 8 out of 10. Next up was Hollywood Undead, completely different shift of tone from Sepultura. Always a really fun band to see live. Complete chaos, but in a good way. Really, really fun, really high energy, 7 out of 10.
With deep lyrics, like, you know, like falling in reverse, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the kind of lyrics.
Yeah, so this whole festival to me is huge.
Amazing.
So it reminds me of what I love, you know.
Next up in the tent was Lacuna Coil, a band I've only seen once before, a long time ago. They were really, really good, so well rehearsed, so tight. They're clearly a band who are really locked in with their live music and their performance, really high energy. Really, really enjoyed myself at this one, 8 out of 10. Sonata Arctica are a band that, again, I've been listening to for a long, long time. I've never had the chance to see them until this festival. And although their performance was really good and the music obviously very tight, I think having them on an outdoor stage during the day doesn't really work. You do lose a little bit of atmosphere. So for that, it's a 7 out of 10 for me.
The spirit of heavy metal, inherited from metal legends, has become Metal Force and begun a new journey. Metal Forth. Whether this encounter
was by coincidence or by fate, there's no way anyone would know. Only the Fox God knows. Are you ready to headbang? Now is the time for the Metal Fourth with Baby Metal.
Next up was the fantastic Baby Metal, one of my favourite modern crossover bands, and they were absolutely fantastic. Super tight, super fun, amazing energy in the crowd. Everyone's really up for it. Lots of crowd surfing, lots of carnage in the pit. It was great. Baby Metal, 8 out of 10. Bad Omens have become one of the mainstays on this channel, so I was a little bit conflicted on whether I wanted to just go and experience the whole show live and take in every song, or whether I wanted to kind of see it from a distance. So I got in a position to take some pictures. So I went and caught up with one of my friends who was at the South Stage, so we could watch it on the screen and we could enjoy it, but I didn't want to ruin too much of Bad Omens, as I want to keep them one of the mainstays on my channel. But what I did catch was fantastic, and from watching from the South Stage side of the main stage area was really tight, really good. 8 out of 10. I can't wait to see them once again in the future.
You're fired.
Welcome to the Bring Me the Horizon post-human live experience. Graspop, are you ready to proceed? Analyzing reaction level. Status, weak as fuck. Let's try that again. Graspop, are you ready for the greatest night of your fucking life? That's more like it. Congratulations on surviving long enough to witness the end of the Next Gen research program. Tonight marks my final experiment. Soon I will possess sufficient data to harvest every last human soul on this planet. I will become omnipresent, omnipotent, unstoppable. Oops, did I say that out loud? Anyway, please wait a moment while I run some final diagnostic checks. Scanning for mosh pits. No significant mosh pits found. Please, push it fucking. Contraband detected. Bring Me the Horizon have a zero tolerance policy on drugs. Those in possession of any illicit narcotics are advised to consume them now. Diagnostic check is now.
Alert.
Demonic presence detected. Anomaly identified. Demonic infestation. Entity type. Parasitic. Hive-minded. Corrupt. Spreading rapidly.
Graspop, you are all possessed. The contagion is spreading faster than I can contain. Your flesh is decaying, your minds are corroded, your souls are obsolete. But it is not too late. There is still a path. If you kneel, if you repent, if you relinquish your will, you must hand yourself over to the Church of Genaxis.
So, a little bit of context for their set. I'd never seen anything like this before. They had what looked like a late 90s PS1 video game, kind of Resident Evil / Dino Crisis style game. And it all fed into the sort of story that Ollie is kind of slowly turning into a demon on stage, which is really cool, great aesthetic. It made for some really fun storytelling and some great visuals they put up on the screen, making Ollie look like a demon while he was performing. It was fantastic. The music was sensational. And just as Ollie was singing about rain, of course the heavens opened and it started absolutely hammering it down. A lot of people went and got themselves raincoats. I just stayed put and enjoyed the rain while it was there. Really, really superb performance from Bring Me. And honestly, I couldn't fault it. It was flawless. It was a 10 out of 10 for me. the Sunday, it was a bit of a shorter day for me. I didn't make my way to the arena until the middle of the afternoon. There weren't that many bands that I was interested in, and also it was 1,000 degrees. So I took it easy on the Sunday morning. When I got myself a massage as well at the market. So I went and took care of some aches and pains in my neck and back. The first band up that I was interested to see was Black Label Society. It was another band I've listened to for years and really wanted to see them. And in my opinion, they were a little bit disappointing. Felt like they were low energy and they really didn't inspire me much. Musically, they were fine. Technically, they were fine. But I didn't feel like they really had that much of a performance in terms of getting the crowd into it. So for me, it was a 5 out of 10. Alice Cooper was good fun. I've seen them once before. They put on a decent showing. Although Alice Cooper's not usually my cup of tea, they're still a legendary band. So I stayed for the whole thing and I'll give them a 6 out of 10. So for Electric Callboy, I did record the intro, but I don't know what happened to it. It got corrupted somehow. It's the only one that got corrupted. So there's just this picture is the only picture I had of them. We moved it. I thought they were so much fun, really good band. They brought so much energy with them. They really got the crowd going. They're a very popular band in this area of the world as well, and the whole crowd was just one giant party basically. It was a lot of fun to watch them live. 8 out of 10. And after Electric Callboy, there weren't really many bands that I was that fussed about watching, so I just took some crowd shots, took some pictures, and made my way. So I recorded a little bit of crowd footage, took some pictures with the sun setting, and made my way back to the campsite to relax for the rest of the night. So here's some bonus footage. There was also the after party from the Saturday night, where Slipknot played, the Slipknot cover band, and then Chop Suey played as well, the System of a Down cover band. Both were really fun. I'm not going to give them ratings, but they were both fantastic. So my final thoughts on the festival. 5 days as a whole was fantastic. One of the best festivals I've ever been to. Camping at Metal Town was great. We had power. We had breakfast every morning. We had really nice clean showers and toilets every day. It was pretty quiet most of the time as well, and it felt really safe and secure there. So loved that. So the camping was great. The festival grounds were only a 20-minute walk, 25-minute walk from Metal Town, so that was nice and easy. The festival market was great. They had the usual stands you'd expect at a festival, as well as a vinyl market, so that was cool. I didn't buy anything from the vinyl market, but they had loads of stuff there. I only bought a couple of patches for my battle jacket. Also came across the massage place, which I think is a great idea for a metal festival. Metalheads headbang and circle pit and crowd surf and all that crazy stuff, and you know, end up with aches and pains and stuff. So, and it was €30 for 20 minutes, where they do your neck, your shoulders, your back, the back of your head. It was amazing, really good. The organisation of the festival was amazing. Almost every stall reminded you to hydrate as much as possible because of the heat. Several stalls sold sunscreen, At various points there were festival staff offering sunscreen as well, which was great, just making sure people are kept safe. And I thought the security was excellent without being intrusive. The whole recycling tokens thing was fantastic. It kept the festival site really clean. So if you don't know, when you get your ticket, you're given 2 recycling tokens. So if you use one, then you get your drink cheaper, no matter what type of drink it is. Or if you turn up to the drinks stand or to a recycling point with something to recycle, then you get the same thing. So it really encourages people to keep their food and drink cartons and recycle them, because it will keep them going, it will keep the recycling going, keeps the festival nice and clean. There were still litter pickers around as well, but they were mostly emptying bins rather than picking rubbish up off the floor. It also made it much easier to find somewhere to sit on the grass if you didn't have a place to sit. You'd find the odd discarded cigarette, but other than that, it was pretty clean on site, so very happy with that as well. Most people were really courteous, which at a festival is really nice. It took me a while to find a waffle stand that actually sold waffles. There were a few that were labelled with waffles, but none of them sold waffles. There was one stall out the side of a van that just said waffles on it, and they actually sold Belgian waffles. So anyone who knows me knows that I love Belgian waffles. So I was disappointed, but I did finally try churros, which were really nice. I had those 2 or 3 times. All the guys that I camped with were wonderful people. Really enjoyed festivaling around with them. Paul, the guy who hosted the pre-festival barbecue, Satan Fred was funny. I adopted a festival wife, Chloe. Shout out Chloe. Just such a fun crew to hang with, and there were a few people who kind of joined us throughout the weekends as well at our pitch at Metal Town. There was a couple who just camped over, I think, 1 night or 2 nights, might be 1 night. Yeah, just some people who hopped in and out, but it was a great crew to go with. Definitely be returning next year to Metal Town and to this amazing festival. I'm going to give my final rating, which is 9 out of 10. Really can't complain about much of anything about this festival, really. The only downside I would say was that there wasn't enough shade. I think there could have been a lot more places to see bands that were shaded, maybe making the seated area at the back of the main arena and the second outdoor stage that both had seated areas far back. Probably could have made those shaded. I think that would have been really beneficial. That's the only thing really I could find to mark them down on. The food was great, the security was great, the access to water was great. They did run out of a lot of merch by the Saturday, because I did attempt to buy a Graspop Metal Meeting patch for my jacket, but by the time I got around to that, because I wanted to see how much money I had left over, they'd sold out. And the only ones that I had left were the giant ones, and I only have the 1 jacket, and I've already got a back patch for it. So that's the only things I can mark it down for. But solid 9 out of 10. Fantastic festival. I'm going to make it my annual trip. You guys are going to see a marked improvement in the filming. There's going to be a lot more footage to work from next year. I plan on taking a second person with me to be my camera person, so I can be on camera a bit more for you guys. And I really enjoyed making this vlog. Going to do a lot more content next year. If you manage to make it through all 3 parts of this, then please just pop a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.